Y'all are ready for this? We precious, we only the best, they can't contest. On the vault, we put it to rest. Y'all are ready for this? We at the vault, baby. We at the vault, baby. We precious, we only the best, they can't contest. On the vault, we put it to rest. Y'all are ready for this? We at the vault, baby. We at the vault, baby. The vault, baby.
Yo, truly an honor having you on the vault. Yo, I have with me a special guest. As always, all my guests are special. We're at the vault today, and with me, I have a prolific songwriter, darn well good singer. Pleasure actually having my guest on the set, world renowned, famous for his works, Klem.
Thanks for also having me. It's a pleasure.
Yo, so my people will actually like to know, who is Klem?
My name is Ikemefuna Nwamonye, aka Klem. I'm a singer and a songwriter. Music is my hustle.
So how did you get into the songwriting gig?
I've been writing songs since I was with my group. Back then, I write for them, and professionally I started writing songs when I met J Slick, a badass producer, and since then I've been writing songs for A-list artists, till now.
What was the first successful song you've written that brought you acclaim as a writer?
The first song I wrote that actually brought me out as a writer was Emanera for My Matter. That was the first song that actually announced me properly as a writer. Yeah.
So who are the artists you've worked with and the songs you've written for them respectively?
I have worked with them. Emanera, My Mother. I wrote My Mother for Emanera. I worked with them. Yemi Alade. I wrote Ferrari for her. I wrote Nakam, and I also wrote Oh My Gosh for her. I've worked with them. Sheishe. I wrote Yolo Yolo for her, and I also wrote Bia for her. I also wrote this one that she did with Flavor. What's the title again? Alele. Those are the 3 songs I wrote for her. And I have worked with Nyanya too. I wrote Gifts, Upload Say, and a lot more for him and Mama. And I've worked with I worked with Davido. I wrote Shade for him, and other songs that he didn't even release. Then I worked with Flavor too. I wrote Crazy Love featuring Yemi Alade, and we still have more in stock that is yet to release. Then Akoti Kenya, she's a very popular celeb also. I wrote songs for her. I wrote Loto for her. Then a lot of upcomers too that I need to, like AK-centric. I wrote for it AK-centric. I wrote Mamma Mia, and there's this new one that he just dropped recently, Lost. I wrote that one. There are lots of them that I've written for, but I think those are the major works that I can remember for now.
You were an extremely good singer. Why did you opt out and chasing a singing career and focus on songwriting instead? Why?
The way it happened, I feel it's divine. You know, for you to be a singer, it takes a lot, financially, and, for you to push. It's not just you dropping songs, you understand? So it got to a point where I was singing before, but it got to a point where I just discovered that you actually need to have money to do music, perfectly. And I started writing songs. It was actually the producers I was meeting on the way that, injected this into me, and it started paying off. It got to a point where I started gaining more recognition in songwriting.
So was songwriting the thing you delved into just to make ends meet, or for the passion or just to put your feet through the industry door, or what?
At first, it was something I was doing to make ends meet. You know, along the line, I discovered I had talent in it, and I had to develop, because I was now writing for professionals and they keep coming back. So I knew that for me to keep up with them, I need to learn more. I need to add more to the knowledge I had already, you know?
Will you term yourself successful as a songwriter as against if you had pursued a singing career?
Yeah. I'm more successful now as a songwriter than a singer. Although I'm yet to start unleashing my singing part of me, but it actually paid me off that I started, you know, songwriting first.
So how did you hook up with DJ Kublon and worked out becoming a creative team as a song production unit?
DJ Kublon. I met DJ Kublon at Davido's place, because I used to write for HK in those days, you know, Davido, Be Red. So there was a particular song I wrote for Be Red, and he told me that there's a particular producer, he wants to handle it. So we met at their place, and it was DJ Kublon. That was the first time I met Kublon. Kublon heard the song, and he was like, man, bro, this guy is one badass songwriter. And we exchanged the number. From there, we kept on meeting in places. I also met him at Yanya's place. You know, that was even before he got signed to a Made Men. So from there, we started making songs. We discovered that whatever project we embark on is always a hit. Emanera, Inyanya, and lots of them. You know, so we now came together, and since we discovered already that we had this strong chemistry, you know, so we started putting things together, and it's working, you know.
So, are you scared of competition as a singer? Hence why you focused more on songwriting? Is that it?
Yeah, I'm not scared of being a singer, because the singing part of me is yet to be unveiled. People don't even know what I have, you know, coming for them, because I was a singer before I started, you know, the songwriting thing. So I have more in stock for them. So I'm not scared.
So how did you and DJ Kublon come about the single Shoko Yokoto?
Shokoto Yokoto. Kublon was in the studio. He was actually making a particular beat. And I think he created it to a particular point, and he called me to come listen to it. When I heard the beat, it was banging, and I had to throw some melodies on it. And when I threw the first melody, it was like, bro, this is good to go. But the Shokoto Yokoto, the slang, it was Kublon that brought it, and that was the chorus. You know, so it was a beat and we vibing on it. And you know, Avalon came to the studio, we listened to it, and I was like, man, this is good to go. Fioki now, you know, played guitar on it, and the whole thing was actually coming together, sounding well. That was how we got this song, Shokoto Yokoto.
Should we be expecting a solo single or album from you anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to be dropping an EP this year. But before the EP, I'm going to be dropping a single, you know, to introduce the EP that I'm going to drop this year.
What are the songwriting projects in the works due for release for the year 2019?
Even before this year started, I've been working. I and DJ Kublon, Daria Talade, we are on some projects that are about to drop this year. Flavor also, like many tracks. Yemi Alade, and more international. This year is going to be more of international, you know, works than the Nigerian, the African ones. So, but you all should just keep your fingers crossed. No, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. So.
As I press time, the cat is now out of the bag. Credits to the song by Yemi Alade featuring Rick Ross, CEO Maybach Music, is now out. Written by Klem himself. And also, Pato Rankin's latest single, Lenge Lenge, is actually also out. Also written by yours truly, Klem. Yo, man, that was brilliant. Lovely having you on The Vault, and we look forward to seeing and hearing more great music from you, Klem. Thank you very much.
Thanks for also having me. It's a pleasure.
We precious, we only the best they can't contest. On The Vault, we put it to rest. Y'all are ready for this. We at The Vault, baby. We at The Vault, baby. We precious, we only the best they can't contest. On The Vault, we put it to rest. Y'all are ready for this. We at The Vault, baby. We at The Vault, baby.